It's like you have a plan, but if you can, the real task is executing the plan consistently, building enough of a foundation of kind of learned muscle memory in terms of movements and kind of your base, so that you can also act in a different language and be present to adjustments. Because I can mess up a line, but if you mess up in choreography, you get punched in the face. Hey, I'm Jesse Williams, and today I'm here with Men's Health. We are gonna go through what my workout looks like, especially for training for Hotel Costiera. I wasn't very literate in terms of real health and precision the vast majority of my life. So when I came back home to New York to do Broadway, I connected with an incredible trainer, and that really just changed my entire consciousness about health and mobility and how to make adjustments and move through and not make things worse. In that play, I played a professional baseball player, so we had a lot of explosive athletic movements, and then transitioning that to this Marine. So the combination of that and spending time with Special Forces guys, contractor, operator guys, that combination, kind of head and body, helped me transition from athletic movements to combat movements. I don't really have a philosophy necessarily outside of, in the last couple of years, what I have learned is that you really do benefit from warming up and mobility and kind of thinking about the body parts you are working on. Like, it is really in your head about, for me, I really do need to be conscious and lock in. I've learned not to skip steps. I threw my back out once right before a Broadway show, skipping a step. I've learned so much about my feet, the role of my feet and my hands, and being locked in and kind of coiled and ready so that I can make an athletic movement. There really is a mind-body connection, yeah. All right, I'm here with my trainer, Yaw Uwusu from Peak Vitality Fitness, who will give you the reel on what a pain in the ass I am and trying to get myself together.
So what we're doing today is we're gonna focus on calisthenics, combat, which is explosive movements, and conditioning, which is making sure that he can look the part and feel the part.
All right, let's get into this workout.
Let's do it.
Perfect. All right, first up, we'll start, we just kind of just do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah, this would be a neutral, kind of a neutral bent grip. This is to get his shoulders activated and to open up his lats. Good, nice. Then we'll take him a little wider. This is the hammock we're looking here to get him wider back.
You know what I flashed back to? The President's Physical Fitness Test in junior high school, early 90s. We had to do that damn pegboard.
I remember that.
Remember you
I'm
had
old
these
enough.
pegs? And I was always a skinny kid, undersized. I didn't grow till like the end of high school, so I was little and I could never really get that pull-up. So pull-ups are kind of, have always haunted me, but getting in a rhythm, I really have been able to improve.
Going into a push-pull, so push-ups now. And that's gonna get the deltoids.
Yao told me early on is when I come down for these push-ups, it's on my way up, it's kind of I kind of want to grab the ground and try to rotate out. You don't actually move, but kind of really dig in, bear claw, and try to push up.
Cool, so this is the Renegade row, the last in the combination of the push-ups and pull-ups. So we're gonna get into a row midsection. Upon that row, then we're gonna go into a rotation of that shoulder. Good, back down, row, rotation. There we go. Let me get one more each side. There we go. Nice. So rotational chops here. This is sequential chops. Super important for every human to be able to rotate. That's when most injury happens. One full extension, forearms on, triceps on, shoulders on. Pull to the sternum.
It's 3, so you're pulling in.
1, second
and that
move.
big turn, that power turn.
Power turn,
Boom.
and then press down. Pull, big turn, press down.
So in playing an ex-Marine, I found that a lot of the movements that were relevant for kind of explosive strikes, getting yourself out of a situation or into or finishing a situation, it all still comes down to solid foundation, core activation, locking in, and then exploding precisely from there. back.
Good. Tuck that butt under. Big first move, big second move. That's it.
As a big fan of Wolverine growing up,
Straight
this
arm.
is one of my favorite exercises.
Much better. Much better. Go ahead and switch.
Oh.
Good step. Good step. Give me that again.
Okay.
That's what I want to see. That's power right here.
Stability.
That's power right there. Let me get another one like that. It puts your hips in alignment. Puts you.
My favorite part about shooting in Italy, it was obviously beautiful. The food is spectacular. I think I really like the detachment from the US. It's 9 hours ahead, so when I'm awake, they're asleep, I'm awake. So I really was wholly focused on my work. This was definitely one of the tougher roles I had to train for. I think another part of that, a big part of that, and something that Yaw and I work on a lot, is the realities of fatigue. Fatigue and diet and getting real sleep. Because I was an active producer and you're doing 15-hour days, you're in every scene, giving notes, story notes at night before bed and all that stuff. And then I've got to do my decompression mobility stuff. It's like you have a plan, but if you can, the real task is executing the plan consistently. I'm in my 40s, you're banged up. I've torn the ligaments in my foot, I've torn my ACL, both menisci in one knee, the other in the other knee, partial MCL, I've had ankle surgery, I had thumb surgery, real life stuff, and so how do you move through and not only just like optically look the part, but be able to feel good, strong, explosive, and be able to maintain and rebound the next day. These shoots are 5 months, you can't, one day isn't enough, you gotta be able to sustain that.
He's gonna do a hip thrust, okay? So we're gonna lock it in like you would be coming into a roller coaster ride. Scoot the hips. So it incorporates everything on the back side of his body is where power is generated from, right? To accelerate forward, you have to go down or back. So he's going down and accelerating power up. Good, really aggressive on those hands here, pushing up. Nice.
This, I feel like, really helps me hit hard, strike hard, hit a baseball hard, hit a tennis ball. I am on flights in different countries and continents all the time. It's really difficult with nutrition to be consistent, but the combination of like all natural supplements and getting some kind of activity in each day, it's not always in the gym, just to kind of keep blood flow, keep the body moving. All right, well, that concludes our training session here today. Make sure to stay explosive. All right, protect yourself, and you got this.